Okay, guys, welcome back to another deck profile. Today's deck profile I have today is a really interesting deck profile that I had since EX3. It's a Dorbickmon. Dorbickmon has been an interesting engine that I used to play in EX3. Now I'm bringing it back today. Been playing with a couple of my buddies, been having a blast with it. So let's just get right into the deck profile. For the babies, I do run at least 4 gigimons. These Digimon from EX2 lets me Digivolve onto one of my guilmons that I use in this deck and swing in, draw 2 cards. It's the only Digimon I want to use to Digivolve unless I'm desperate to Digivolve on something else. But other than that, it's used for a draw 2 engine majority of the time. For the level 3s, I do like to run 4 of the promo 41's guilmon because on attacking it is a draw 1 engine. Not only that, it's Digivolves on top of Gigimon, which allows me to at least draw 2 constantly. Either if it lives by battle on security check, or if it's just still there on the board, I still keep the draw engine going. But the next level 3 I run is 4 Guilmon X antibody. Not 4, 2 Guilmon X antibody. I run 2 Guilmon X antibody not to Digivolve on top of Guilmon, but to use it as a Dorbrick source because it is a Dark Dragon. The Inheritant lets you increase DP deletion effect by 1,000. So Dorbrick with a maximum source underneath could pop up to 14k and not 13. The other level 3 I run along with it is at least 4 sistermon blancs. I run 4 sistermon blancs only because when I swing with guilmon, guilmon dies. I don't have a color requirement for red at least. So sometimes I'll drop sistermon blanc to pass turn, draw 2, and hatch next turn, keep playing red sources. It's a very interesting matchups that I have done. People don't expect it, but I am drawing a lot in this deck. So I could grab all my pieces for Dorbrick. Another level 3 I run is 2 of the new BT-17 agumon. I run this agumon because it's a dinosaur, has the inherited effect minus 3k to security. I really enjoy this inherited only because I don't need to rely on buffing Dorbrick if I could just weaken their security. And that's why I run the agumon. For the level 4s, I only run at least like 4 of 2 different kinds. I run 2 Geos and 2 Greymons. I run the geogreymon because it is the exact same effect as the agumon. Not only that, playing the greymon is the security +1. Dorbrick sources, you get to mix and match because you do need at least different names when it comes to playing Dorbrick. So having like the agumon and the geo minus 6k, so no need for a DP buff for that. And security +1 check for greymon, keeping it multiple checks going in. For the level 5s, I do run 2 Jazz. I run 2 Jazz because it has the when on play, security +1, Dorbrick source. It is a machine dragon. I also run at least 3 Magis of these blue ones. It is a holy dragon, so it could go under. It can go underneath Dorbrick and gives it the unsuspending effect when it comes to swinging, and your opponent has no Digimon or at least no Digimon in general with no sources. It can unsuspend and swing again. The other level 5 I run is volcdramon. I play this one because, again, Dragon, security +1, Dorbrick's going in for many checks. The other one is mastertyrannomon. Dinosaur, security +1, Dorbrick is going in for multiple checks. So as you can see with all the security +1, that you do have OTK potential, but my deck isn't relying on OTK. Mine is just how quick can I get rid of security? Doesn't matter if I'm going in for 1, 2, 3 checks. I'm trying to clear as much as possible to apply pressure to them. That's it for the level 5s. For the level 6, I play the main star of the deck, which is Dorbickmon. I play 4 of these. I do have one revision one, but I have the errata ones. So with Dorbrick is on play, he has rush, delete a Digimon with 3k or less, but for each dinosaur sword catastrophic underneath it, increase the deletion effect by 2. So lets you Digicross for 5 with different names with dinosaur, dragon, or catastrophic in trade. That's why I play so many level 5s, level 4, and at least level 3s with different inheritance, and different names. So I'm not looking for specific pieces. If I can mix and match, mix and matching as quick as possible. Dobrik could be dropped for 3. And yeah, that's it for the Dorbickmon. For the level 7, I do play it ever since this card came out. I threw it in the deck. It is 3 Gallantmon Crimson Mode. I do this as a disruption for my opponent. If they ever swing at me and Dorbrick is still out, I could Digiburst for free, pop up to 15k. If I do have the guilmon inherited, I could pop up to 16. Then when it comes to swinging, I do have all its security plus 1 inheritance along with Magi, which will unsuspend and swing again. It all just depends on what you want to do. Sometimes I do hard play it on certain matchups that, like, I play against D-Digivolve. I'll just drop it so they can't D-Digivolve Crimson Mode, but I do clear their board. That's why I run the Gallantmon Ace in this deck. For the options, I do run at least 4 Fireballs. I run 4 Fireballs because it deletes a 3k or less Digimon. But if it doesn't delete anything, it's a draw 2. So you'll see right now that I'm playing a bunch of draw 2 engines. So I'm playing another 4 Heroes of Sky. I'm not using this effect for the security plus 1. I'm mainly using this guy for draw 2 because you can activate one of the main effects below. So I'm just drawing, getting pieces, dropping Dorbick for 3. As long as I have my tamer or if I have the other option card in here that would allow me to extend my play. The next option card that I run in this Dorbrick deck is at least 3 Hurls of... No, not 3. I play 4 Hurls of Dragon. I play 4 of these because, again, draw 2, but the only backlash is that this is a 3 cost. I do use it occasionally when I'm at 2 memory to choke my opponent at 1, so I don't give them too much if they don't have a memory tamer. But I do use it to keep drawing. So constantly drawing, constantly getting the pieces, dropping Dorbrick. This is the main focus, is getting Dorbrick out, using guilmon to chip security, or at least sistermon and sistermon still on the board, chip more security. The next option card that I run is 2 Gravity Crushes. Again, if you don't have tie out, the memory tamer tie that I have in this deck, you could play it, be above 3, drop it, or be at 3, and just drop Dorbrick and go aggro. What you want to do is clear security as quick as possible. Like, you're not going for OTK, but majority of the time you're going for clearing their security. The one option card I do run in here is Delicate Plan because you could run into a Wyvern's Breath or Heaven's Judgment, the DP reduction card, the DP deletion, or delete Digimon effects. I kind of don't want to play this card in there, but I have it as a one-up just in case. Because every time I play Dorbrick, I go in for the aggro play style, which clears security as quick as possible. If my Dorbrick dies, I've been drawing so much that I could just drop Dorbrick again next turn. So I kind of don't need a Delicate Can, but I do have it just in case I do have one of those 6 SecCon matchups. The Tamers I run in here, the last 3 cards of the deck is Tie. I run the Security plus 1 Tie because Red Digimon with 4 more Digivolution sources gain Security plus 1. So if I'm running like the Agumon that reduces DP security, at least on the security, that Tie could cover that inheritance, so Dorbrick could go in for more checks. So I like this tie better than Hero only because I'm not going in for DP buff. I am going more for DP reduction. So I don't need a buff if I could debuff and still keep my security plus 1. Yeah. That's it for the Dorbrick deck. That's all what I run for in this deck. A nice recommendation tech that you could run in this deck. I am thinking about changing it up again, but we'll see. You could run either the Growlmon X antibody or the Growlmon itself from the structure deck, only because when it's on your turn when the opponent Digimon is deleted, gain a memory, so potentially you could drop Dorbrick for 2 or increase another DP deletion effect by 1,000. So Dorbrick could pop up if you combo it with Guilmon. You could pop up to 15k, and with Crimson mode, you could pop up to 17k. I don't like to run the BT-17 Groundmon only because it has, if you have 0 or less memory, you can buff it by 2k. Majority of the time when I'm trying to go double Dorbrick or I'm at 1 memory, I kind of don't like that deletion effect. But these two would be my recommendation. If you want to like drop sistermon to 2 or 3, you could make room for these Groundmons in a way. Yeah, that's it for the deck. You guys could tell that in this Dorbrick deck, you are at least running you are at least running multiple dragons, dinosaurs. You're mix and matching. You don't have to worry about a specific line. You just want to go in and just clear security as quick as possible. You there's like 8 different names in here. The mix and match, you don't have to worry about too much. If you do add the Growlmon X antibody in the Growlmon, that bumps it up to 10. So you go into Dorbrick much faster. As soon as you draw it, you should have your pieces with different names and different sources at least. Mix and match, go in aggro, and yeah, to tilt your opponent a bit, see how they react to this Dorbrick deck that I have a thought of. All right.